I've wrote this book called Freedom from the Web of Karma, and what I mean by the web of karma is what we all experience as our tensions and obstacles and the things that we get caught in. That's why I like that image, because we get caught in this web. And the web is also a natural function in our everyday life. We have to have things that catch us, but we don't have to let ourselves stay caught. We can work with our inner state in such a way that we start to see that web as just something that is shining back at us as light. But if I'm just working on my own inner state and I'm open and I welcome this reality in front of me, which is not necessarily pure in every respect. Everybody you meet is not going to be fully in tune with their deepest awareness and energy flow. So you're going to have to take some tension, first of all, from within yourself, and also you have to eat some tensions in your life, learning to cause an inner transformation in yourself that allows you to take whatever you are in contact with as a reason to grow further, to deepen your awareness even further, to deepen your sense of love of life, despite its difficulty and challenges. This has to become a real thing, otherwise why the heck are we doing it? We're not doing it for anybody except ourselves and our surroundings. Our surroundings, of course, it's not an egoistical thing to do, because our surroundings will benefit from our increased awareness and energy flow. I think it's the best thing we can do for the environment, because it's cleaning up the mental and emotional and spiritual environment of the planet in some small way maybe, but it's reverberating out. And when you throw a rock into a lake, it really spreads pretty far. I can relate to you with some love and care, and it might trigger something in you, and then you go out into all the people that you have connections with in life in a little bit of a lighter state, and boom, there you have it. It's very, very real, the vibration that is moving throughout the atmosphere. I think it's very simple when you think of why are you doing this. Well, you're doing it to free yourself of the tendency all people have to get caught in this web, to get caught in these tensions, and get caught in the mind, in the doubting and fear and all the things that the mind tends to do. And instead, being in deeper contact with awareness itself. And awareness itself, it has Satchidananda in it. It is consciousness, being and bliss, all into one. And if you can start having some real experience of that as a weight falling off your shoulder, and it's basically the weight of your own identity. And of course we all need an identity, and it's good that we have built one, but we don't want it to become our prison. You don't have to tear your identity apart or destroy your ego. You just don't want it to control you. That's all. You have to be the master. And then you find the door. The door is these gateways into the deeper awareness. And we do it through the practice. I like to call it the rising energy practice. I like the term rising energy because this is really what happens in your practice. You can feel yourself rising above your problems. Everything kind of lines up and you are just there. And when you are more centered And when the energy heats up and gathers at the base of the spine and starts to rise in you, you really have a sense of rising above your identity. And that's the whole point.
Transformation.
Transformation, yeah. And when you are lighter, when you feel lighter, anything that's lighter will rise. And the energy rises in the spine.